Hello, everyone. My name is Ian Cook. I've got a book coming out in March or April. The title of it is Vishuddha, which is the throat chakra. These are poems I read in my early 20s, mid-20s. I'm 32 right now. But early 20s and mid-20s, I was drinking a lot more and smoking a lot more, and so I was in all sorts of weird different head states and anxiety and depression and dealing with all that shit since high school. So a lot of the poems are trying to figure out how to talk and how to communicate and get my internal out to my external and hopefully make people understand me. And the main way I chose to do that was through poetry, so here we go. This first poem is called Pluto. Oh God, I am such a sad sap, taking back wishes from the well. And though the air is still, it is something not to trust. Timid when the tongue is stuck. Language is a long road. A holy home boarded. It's an effort to stay. In a one-place race, lengthy laps made me last. Tending a mind made, motion mislaid and tame. Shoddy frame is frail. Sorry is a bad spell. Careful feet compelled me. You made no moves. Thank you. Just a couple more. This one is called Old Man Mars. And it just made me think of Mars as a deity, and if he just got really old as shit, but he's still just like trying to like fuck shit up and start fights. Old Man Mars. On all groveling fours, scratching stone for some fire, slow beating chest to start a pulse, making a fist to make a point, hard hunch back with palms flat on the ground, pushes through the earth to make caves deep down, waiting for a spark to consume the dry tinder draped, welcoming a hot word and heavy stare, to bare knuckle and downward tumble, praying to a faraway star whose light is already burnt out. Thank you. Oh, okay. Sorry, one last one. So I wrote this book over the course of like 5 or 6 years, and then I got to the point where my creative outlets were just kind of all burnt out. I was drinking too much. My wife and I were heavy drinkers for a long time, and I didn't write for like 3 years during that time. And then sobriety hit, and I went to therapy, and much better these days. But it's been like a weird 4 or 5 year journey since we started, since we got sober. And so I finally, this past year, dug this collection out of my hard drive and looked at it again, and I decided I wanted to put it out. So at the start of the year, that was one of my main intentions, was to find a local publisher, and I'm very grateful. It took me like 2 weeks to find a publisher, but it was because I set that intention, and I think because I was looking for those things, and I was asking the right questions, and I was meeting the right people. I met this person, Mickey, at a poetry event earlier this year for William Stafford's Happy Birthday reading, and so Anam Cara is the press that's putting my book out. So very grateful for that, and it's been a weird, nice life journey closing this chapter, so I'm working on a different collection right now about mental health and all that fun stuff. This last one's called Atramentus, and Atramentus has to do with the quality of ink, or ink-like. I should have written love letters all along, loath to leave, instead spelling out what was not wanted in silence. And so I lost my voice, content to seek an accuracy, would want to speak, or at least understand within myself, an outline around my form where there should be none, and I am the blank page babbled upon, scrawl rewritten in name of what I have not done. I am the last drop of ink spread thin and desperate. What were those words that I tried to remember? The Lexis muttered upon my tongue turns it heavy. It struck hard, a violent chord within my throat. It made me. It sounded me out like the vowels of a howl. Thank you.